What's up, traders? Welcome back to the FX Titan Lab. Today, we're switching it up. I'm not just covering XAUUSD, we're diving into multiple pairs across the markets. I'll break down key levels, setups, and opportunities that you don't want to miss. Whether you're trading gold, Forex majors, or indices, stay tuned. Let's get into the charts and spot the best moves together. Alright, so it's currently Monday, 28th April 2025, and we're starting off with the gold charts. So we're gonna go through these pairs as you see them. So in total, we're gonna go through 6 currency pairs. That's XAUUSD, USDJPY, GPP, CADJPY, US30, BTC, and EURUSD. And we're gonna start off the daily of gold, and we're gonna break down the setup slowly by slowly. So currently we see that on the daily time frame, gold is switching direction. Yeah, currently we're trending up, but then we're seeing some sort of retracement here. So we're seeing a reversal pattern that is getting created on the daily time frame. And remember, it is the end of the month of April, so we usually expect price to do such patterns like this to prepare, price prepares for the next month, the next price movements for the next month. So, and actually this is something that we're going to see on the pairs that I've listed here. Here as you can see them, it's something that all of these pairs are having in common. As the month is ending, we're seeing the price action on these given pairs forming reversal patterns, you might say. And to prove this even a little bit further, so this is the daily, and you might be saying, but oh no, there is no wick to body break on the daily time frame. So how can we really know that it's really conclusive that now price is going to push lower? Well, one, we can see that at the top here we ran out of buying volume, right? And lower we have many areas of liquidity that we can go for. And actually, let's go to the 4-hour time frame so we can see this a little bit better. The 4-hour time frame, we see that price shifted. So this was the last the last higher low that was created on XAUUSD, and that was on Thursday, 17th April 2025, and price then went ahead to make swing high. And after that, what happened? Price reached that 3,000 was it 3,500? Yeah, 3,500 line, and started to tank down. So as it tanked down, well, we see here a wick to body break, as you can see there, right? Then what happened? Price then retraced a little bit higher, created a new area. So here price failed to go lower. So now let's this was just to confirm the direction. So now let's go time frame to time frame using time frame coordination so we don't get too confused. So I'm going to, since I've set it off with the daily, I'm going to go to the 1-hour time frame. I'm going to go to the 15, 5, and 1 minute. Okay, so let's go now to the 1-hour time frame. This is the time frame that I like to make conclusions. It helps me to see the price a little bit more clearly, and and it tells me to predict what price is going to do next with somewhat higher accuracy. So what do we see? So price, after price change of character right here, from being a trending market to now being a seller's market, you see price coming above here. So it broke this high here. So remember, actually I had a sell position here, but then that area got violated, and actually it went price went for another area of liquidity for sales here. Then price started to trade lower, but then reversed again right here. Why? Well, we don't know why, but anyway, so this only shows that this high failed to break this low down here. So what does that mean? This now becomes a targeted high, and then what did we see? We see price coming for this high and took the liquidity that was resting above there. So we had a wick to wick break structure. Now this doesn't confirm that we have now shifted bullish, and actually on the other hand, this shows that sellers are still in control, given the fact that buyers tried to break above this high, but then sellers kicked in and they were like, no, we're still pushing the prices lower. And then what did the market do? So the market created a new selling area of liquidity right there. So this area was, I remember it was created on Friday, and I had this position. I had a position there since Friday last week, and I know it's risky, but today as the market opened, we opened with a little gap up. Let me use another chart so we can see this a little. But anyway, the fact is we opened with a gap up right here. As you can see, I think we can see it better in the 5 minutes. Yeah. So this is how we opened up for Monday. We opened up with a gap up, and then we quickly came to close it up. So as we did that, this was now in the Asia session, and I remember telling myself that I would get up a little bit early to catch this move, but I got up when I saw this move a little bit late. So I saw that there was this little area of liquidity that I'd created, and actually this area was created at around 2 a.m. and price came to it at 4 a.m. And what do we see? Price went lower, but then again, as it did this, it failed to break below here. Okay, remember I have a position above here for sales. This is what I expect. This is where I expect price to come to. Anyway, let's go back to this chart because I already marked up everything perfectly. So as price came, it tapped into that area. Well, dropped for about like 300 or 400 pips, give or take. Price has been ranging for the most part in this given area of liquidity, right, from this high to the low down below, this low right there. So price has been ranging. So to me, it looked like price was just building up liquidity. So what I was expecting, or what I'm waiting for, is to see price do an accumulation here. The ICT accumulation manipulation. So the manipulation, I expect manipulation to hit my zone above here, and we distribute lower to where? Lower to these bullish areas of liquidity down below. Why do I still think that the price is still going to sell? Well, this low here is not coming from a strong demand zone, you might say. It's only coming from a support level. It's not coming from a demand zone. So support and demand levels are also different. So given the fact that we are coming off of only like a support level, I expect that price will be handled properly at this level, and we'll see price sell. I expect it to sell, but in the event that doesn't happen, well, it's still fine. We will still reanalyze the charts and take better trades, you might say. So cool. This is the idea for gold right here. This is the idea that I'm waiting for. Waiting price to come to that level, and then we see what really happens. So as you can see, the reason why I picked that level there, let me just show you real quick. Okay, as you can see, at this level again, price failed to break above this high right here. So yes, that's why I picked that zone. So cool. So I'm giving you my literal thought process as I am going to take trades this week. As you can see, we're in the last days of April. So let's start off with the daily again. We're now we are on USDJPY. Okay, let's start off with the daily again. So USDJPY has been, doing a lot, doing the most. But then again, I saw this pattern repeat itself on USDJPY. The pattern of changing character or shifting, So I saw that the price made a transition somewhere around there. Then after that, we did a clear shift above, and we created a new area of liquidity for buys, and I put an order there to buy. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame and we see why I picked that level. The reason why I picked this level was still because it's an area where price intended to do something else, but then did something different. So that we call that a flip, price flip. So we're expecting to sell, given the fact that now price broke below this zone here. Then what happened? Price instead went ahead and bought. So this is an entry criteria that I like to look for. And another thing, this level here led to the break of structure of this level right here. And you might be saying, well, why didn't we pick this level down here? Well, given the fact that we are in a bullish trending kind of situation, the characteristics of a bullish market, well, we have to see price create higher highs and higher lows, and we respect the lows in a bullish market. In the event that we violate the lows, that means now price has shifted again, right? But now I expect to see price move a little bit higher from this level, and essentially I'm targeting this level above here, targeting this level here, and essentially that level above there. I think in the 4 hour it showed a little bit better. This is how my setup is looking like. Okay, this is how it's looking like. As you can see, well, before the price was also just ranging in this zone here, and now we can see that price is has finally taken out the lows that were at this level. And still, given the fact that I am still following that thing of accumulation, manipulation, distribution, so this only shows to me that yes, we are going to go bullish. So I've seen a build up of liquidity, we call that a manipulation, then an accumulation, and we've seen price break below the lows that were created at these zones here when price was building up liquidity. So that's now manipulation, and now what I expect to see is distribution. I expect to see price distribute higher. Okay, so this is something that I'm waiting to see. So cool. So this is the USDJPY setup. On the CADJPY, I saw the setup was a little bit similar as well. As you can see, it also just around here. CADJPY also transitioned to what? Transitioned from chasing sell side to now chasing buy side liquidity. buy side liquidity is the liquidity that rests at highs. Sell side liquidity is the liquidity that rests at the lows. So from trending down to now trending up. So we see again, price then did a proper shift above here with a weak 2 body break. Good. So after it did that, price created new areas of liquidity that we could enter the market off of. So we had one right there. Right. So I picked this level right here because it also presented a flip zone, an area where price was doing something else, but then, well, it shifted. No, it flipped the script. So the sellers were selling, then the buyers came in and flipped the script on them. So flip. Okay, keeping it simple like that. So we're in the 1 hour time frame. So really, I don't really need to over refine this zone. It was about 26 pips. I increased it to like 30 something on one of my accounts. Yeah, I increased it to like 30 something, 31. So I'm also waiting for this area to get activated, and the target I have this zone above here. Where is it? I think I'll see it better on the 4 hour time frame. So yes, so the zone that I'm waiting for is this zone right there. Okay, so I expect to. I just want price to read there, and I take the profit just before it reaches into the serious area of liquidity for sales. And from here to that target, it's 300 pips. On USDJPY, it's yeah, we have a take profit of 130. We have a target of 500 and a target of 700 pips. So 3 areas for take profit. Okay, on US30, it created for me this area down here. So I just placed it. But I really don't know what's going to happen because price has just been ranging, over and over. But anyways, since I see a gap up, usually after gap ups happen, the narrative is sells, at least for the, you can expect sales to happen. So this shows me that, yeah, okay, fine, we could see price break this low here and come to this area of liquidity that was created on the it was on the daily time frame. So in the daily time frame, I scaled down to the 1 hour time frame, pick that zone down there. Now I had to refine a little bit more because the zone in US30 was a little bit big, so I went to the 5-minute time frame to look for our flip zones. So as you can see, an area where price was intending to do something else and did something else. So from sell side, chasing sell side, price flipped and now started to chase buy side liquidity. So as you can see, so that's what I'm looking at. That's how the trade is looking like. Well, the setup, it's not a trade yet, it's a setup. The only trade that is good activated is the USDJPY, as I have been making this video. Yeah, so I still expect it to first go a little bit lower. It hasn't yet confirmed our entry yet, as you can see. So I need to see price do something like this and that and probably that. Then I consider this zone a real probable zone to hold price up and essentially take us to those selling zones that we expect to sell from. Okay, so that's USDJPY and CADJPY, and we've seen that the setups are kind of similar, for buys. Then for gold, it sells for now. We haven't yet confirmed yet. Let's wait and see what price does there. So now the next pair that I'm looking at, or I was looking at, was Bitcoin. Now that's a crypto asset, and I rarely trade crypto, but I just saw my sim setup print in Bitcoin as well, so I just decided to mark it up. If price comes back to it, well and good. If not, well, it's still fine. Okay. So we see price on the daily time frame of Bitcoin USD make a transition, and after that, why is it a transition? It's a higher time frame flip. Okay. So we did a transition. After that, we shifted, or we call it a change of character button was made. I think, yeah, the character button was made. So before the shift happened, price had created for us this bullish area of liquidity, right? So as price created that bullish area of liquidity, I go down. I just went down to the 1 hour time frame. So as I go down to the 1 hour time frame, what did I see? Sorry for the. My mind is moving so fast right now. Anyway, so what do I see? I see this. Area of liquidity. And probably we're not seeing it clearly, but let me scale down to like 15-minute time frame to see it better. This level was the level that led to the breaker structure again here, and then after that we essentially broke above that level there. So what do I see at that zone? Well, I see another flip zone at that area, as you can see. Okay, so price was chasing sell side liquidity, then after that buyers came in and we started to chase buy side liquidity, so we started to trend higher and higher. So this area here that gets left is a lower time frame flip, and usually is what we use for entries, as you know. Simple as that, as you can see. Simple as that. So okay, I go to the daily time frame and I simply wait. I want to see price come back to my zones. But currently on Bitcoin we're at 94,000. If price doesn't come back to this level, it's fine, because anyway it's crypto, and crypto is so much driven by the news and the fundamentals here and there. But still, at the end of the day, the chart still presents data, and usually the data on the charts is still valid, because still those hedge funds and big financial institutions have to look at these charts to pick a proper area for entry, and we're not basing that that level for entry off of maybe divergence or crossover. No, we're actually looking at levels. Hedge funds, banks, big financial institutions get in at levels. So that's why I like looking critically at these levels. So this is where we are on the Bitcoin chart. So in the event that we are to go higher, I expect price to first drop lower, pick the liquidity that is resting down below here, and essentially respect this demand zone, and then we will go even higher. But I believe by the time price does that, we'll go higher than even this swing high that got created here at 109,000. EURUSD on the I have a lot on the EURUSD chart. Let me get another one. This one. Cool. So EURUSD was printing kind of the similar reversal pattern as we saw on gold. with the transition here, we haven't yet made a proper shift, but if at all we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price did that. Well, in the 4-hour time frame, we see that price actually shifted, but on the daily, we see that. But then again, seeing this on the daily is good enough for me. Usually, this shows reversal confirmation. It shows reversal confirmation to me. Anyway, the event that I see the 4-hour actually do a proper shift, and my daily time frame is doing something like this. I get alert, and even given the fact that we are closing off this new month, well, yes, bearish setups are inevitable, because anyway, on the higher time frame we expect EURUSD to keep going higher, but anyway, before we go higher we have to go lower, so you have to be aware of all of those little details. So from the daily, let's go to the 1-hour time frame. From the 1-hour time frame, what do I see? I see price on EURUSD build up. So we see a build up of liquidity, as you can see. So in the event that we are to, given the fact that our idea is that price is going to go lower, well, what do we expect to see? We expect to see price break from this high. Sorry, from this break the highs of this zone, that build up zone, and essentially probably come to the bearish area of liquidity that was created before here. You know, higher was created up above there, and we see price do another shift, and we'll essentially target lower levels of liquidity, of bullish areas of liquidity. And currently, given the fact that we are all the way up here, what do I see? I currently see this zone right here. It's formed in the 1-hour time frame, and it's good enough for me. It's another area where we flipped, and it's a good zone, given the fact that I see a little gap here. So that means that price is definitely going to get magnetized to this level, or anyway, if it always see price get magnetized to this level, well, I won't be surprised. So this looks like a good setup to me, and if it doesn't go beyond, oh yeah, so it's about 17 pips, 16 17 pips, so it's good enough. I can increase my stop loss area to like 20, just in case, just so that I don't get wicked out, just in case the price is a little bit ridiculous, like what you see right here. The price is taking liquidity and moving back and forth in this channel here. Anyway, let's see on the. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see what price does at this level here. Is there another level above? Well, this looks used. Let me see. Real quick. Yeah, cool. This level looks good enough for now. Let's just wait and see what price does. And I'll keep you guys updated. haven't yet placed the trade for EURUSD on any account of mine, but given the fact that I've seen it now, it's only right that I frame the setup and I place it. Targets, I'll be targeting lower liquidity, so the first area to target will be definitely this zone right there. I'll just leave it there. So just depending on how it goes, I will adjust my levels. In the event that it doesn't, in the event that price doesn't come to this level, well, it's still fine. Still fine. We can always get other areas to take trades from. In the event that price, goes bullish first, well, it goes to the bullish areas of liquidity first, well, it's still fine. Oh, let's just have those marked up as well, just in case. Cool, as you've seen, right there. So this is also another area to look out for. Cool. So with that said and done, that's the breakdown of the 6 pairs that I have over here. We've gone through XAUUSD, USDJPY, CADJPY, US30 Bitcoin, and EURUSD. So all we can do is to now wait and see how the market reacts.